And now, a poem by the real Doug Norris. I am a fish in a bowl without water. Since I cannot swim, I will learn to fly, asking questions of which guidance answers, seeking ideal change, or I shall die. I will ask my gills to breathe for me, for if I had said I had lungs, I had lied. Now I'm taking the time before time takes me, and allowing my past to pass me by. I will stretch each fin towards each horizon. Although I cannot reach, I will surely try, embracing the help to find my courage, for if I don't change, I shall die. An empty bowl is no place for a fish. This fish belongs in the sky. I was a fish in a bowl without water. Now, no longer a swimmer, I fly. So many things that are going on in my mind. I can't begin to fully explain them. I'm struggling to find the words because the thoughts are coming so fast. It's frustrating, but I think I know why it's happening. The truth is scary sometimes. Some people aren't ready to hear it or listen to it, or are concerned that my truth is different than yours, and that's fine. It should be. It is. But there's an available collective consciousness. If we can deconstruct our egos to get to this consistent stream that just exists, right? So in every scenario, there is a solution. And that's where you find God. That's the absolution, right? So we have whatever's challenging us, and we all face it differently. Where does the adversity come from? If you're like me at all, I was stuck for a long time. And I realized I was living by the expectations of others. I was worried about what others portrayed of me. Did they think I was winning, losing, and so on? I've been struggling for a long time, looking for my truth and my absolution. After 2020 happened with the COVID pandemic, I was scared to the point where I really went on a deep study, a deep dive into all aspects of spirituality, religion, all of it. And that's when I found myself. And the irony of that is I found that God was waiting for me within myself. And one of the things that I've found in all of those studies is that there's a common ground, there's a common value, principality, whatever you want to call it, that exists in all religion, in all spirituality. I'm gonna pull that up and I'm gonna show that to you. And it's gonna be mind-blowing when you dumb down everything you've ever been taught, programmed, whatever, the indoctrination, through organized religion, through the structures of our society, growing into political and governments and yada, yada, yada. When you break down spirituality and religion, there's one thing that's common for everybody, for all religions. And that's how I know there's only one God. And if you abide by the 10 Commandments, you're doing something right. If you truly live your life daily, making sure to live along that path of enlightenment, that righteousness, right? Where we can sum up as being, love thy neighbor. Imagine if everybody's responsibility in the world changed. Capitalism sort of created this individualism, where as long as I got mine, as long as there's food on my family's table, as long as I look good in the streams of society's normalcy, then I'm fine. But that's not actually the case, is it? Maybe you're not completely happy, but you're fulfilling those expectations. And that's what we need to find out. Who are you really? Who do you want to be? And you got to challenge yourself. You got to go for it. I need to go get get supplies for my journey. It's also part of exercise, right? Staying in shape. I'm fat. Like, I got up to 295 pounds. Graduated high school at 195. And that's my goal. I'm gonna lose 100 pounds. And there's more to it. Like, there's a spiritual awakening that's happening within me right now. I got the Holy Spirit with me. It's amazing. Anyways, you hear those cars go by. I'm recording the fact that I'm out of breath, which is fine. This is early in this transition for me. But pretty soon, I'm gonna be happy. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. And I'm hoping that I find more like-minded people, and I don't know, this journey's real. I can't really explain it more than that. Stay tuned. All right, so I just got back from a 4.5 mile walk. It's day one of training for my upcoming adventure, the actual walk, 1,400 miles, walking from Prescott Valley, Arizona, all the way back to Des Moines, Iowa, with a major stop in Kansas City to reveal amazing news. I gotta be honest with you, I am out of shape. I am out of breath. I think I have plantar fasciitis in my left foot. My left heel is on fire. Fire. I only walked 4.5 miles. My right hip hurts. I don't know if maybe I need to work on my walking posture, but my back hurts. It could be the fact that I really have just been laying around for the last 3 years doing absolutely nothing. Honestly, just waiting to die, because I didn't think that I had a place in this world. I didn't understand it anyways. All I knew was that the boundaries, the restrictions, the rules of our said society, the one that everybody seems to abide by, wasn't for me, isn't for me. And the craziest thing is that as I'm learning and growing spiritually, you know, the plantar fasciitis, for example, on my left foot, I don't know if you guys have ever had plantar fasciitis or anything, but it is really hard to walk. It hurts. I could use this as an excuse to not walk, or I could realize that this is just another way that the evil one, another distraction, another disorientation from my revelation of truth. And so, although I recognize it's there, I'm not gonna give it any light, not gonna give it any energy. I will proceed, I will pursue, and I'm hoping that I find more like-minded souls out there. That's my number one goal, is to get more people to break free and save themselves. And in doing so, when, you know, saving ourselves, we will be saving society as we know it, through like-minded souls that are sick of all the hate and ready to love. Peace. Wow, I have got to talk about what's happened in the last 48 hours. So many amazing things. I truly believe, wow, there's a saying out there that God works in mysterious ways. And I'm asking myself today, is it really that mysterious? Like, if you are thinking about this higher power, right, and this spiritual energy and living a path of truth and righteousness and love, I'm thinking that it's pretty predictable. If you ask for something, you shall receive. I mean, that's right in the Bible. I want to reveal some exciting news to you. Stay tuned. Guys, I'm in so much pain right now. It's what happens when you don't do anything and you just wait around, just waiting to die. You think, you know, I used to be an athlete, you know. I never consider how much work went into it, just being active and doing something every day. Guys, my left foot, there's a blister. I still have the plantar fasciitis. Old football injury, my left knee is flaring up. Both knees hurt because now I'm babying my left leg, so my right hip hurts. I could stop, I could give up. That's what I've done in the past. I can push through this pain,
knowing that there's something better for me waiting at the end of this walk, at the end of the next walk. Life in general is about creating and manifesting what you want, what you need to always be self-sufficient, the highest level or highest purpose of spirituality, truth, love. All of that is so real, guys. I'm not doing this for me. Can't be selfish like that anymore. I'm doing this for my kids, Madison, Aiden, Shondalyn, Dawson. I want them to see that we don't have to be trapped. We don't have to. Life is hard. We don't have to feel stuck. You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to chase money. Money is not the solution to your problems. We're gonna figure that out together. Woo! So it's day 3 training, and I set a goal to increase my mileage by 2 miles every day. So I'm on day 3. So the first day I walked a little over 4 miles. Second day I walked a little over 6 miles. And I set a goal for myself to walk 6 miles today. Or I'm sorry, 8 miles today. I set a goal to walk 8 miles today. And I'm at 8 miles right now. And the cool part is I am 8 miles away from my comfort zone. So what does that mean? I have nobody to depend on, nobody to come get me. I have put myself in a situation where I have to walk another 8 miles to get back to my comfort zone, which is good. It's what I intended to do. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good. It's one thing I'm gonna make sure I do. I used to walk with my head down all the time, or even, shopping at the grocery store, not greeting somebody, making eye contact. And I'm from Iowa. Like, we wave at random people on gravel roads, random people on highways. Little, you got your hand on the steering wheel and you're driving along, like a little flick of the, hey, how you doing? Or this or whatever. If you were my dad, he exaggerated that to both hands off the wheel, like, ah! Whatever you got to do to make somebody smile, right? Or that you see them. I think that's important. I'm going to do better at that. Especially on this journey I'm about to embark on. I'm going to make sure that I make eye contact with every person I come across. And I'm even going to challenge myself. I plan on making signs. One of the signs I have in mind is going to say, I chose this life. Talk to me. Ask me why. Something like that. Big cardboard. You see all the homeless people and you see all the signs that they have. We'll work for food, or God is good, or whatever. And still, in society, we have these stereotypes of homeless people. So I thought that me saying, hey, talk to me, I chose this life, will spark up just a really interesting conversation. Obviously, my mission being to find like-minded souls, people that struggle to fit in, don't want to fit in, are sick of being depressed, anxious, miserable, whatever. Contentment is not happiness, people. And everybody's sleepwalking, and it's time to wake up and enjoy life. And I think that the solution is to truly find yourself, push yourself to the limits, which is one of the things I wanted to talk about while we have this gorgeous scenery here. Everybody keeps asking me why I don't change my shoes. I've been complaining about these blood blisters and such, and they hurt. My feet are killing me. But one of the things that I set out to do, this journey, is for me, because I'm taking my life back. I'm truly looking for myself, finding myself, and knowing that I'm manifesting positivity. I'm on the. It's hard to explain. It's hard to put into words when you're on the journey that you can't explain, because it's not. It's God. It's a higher purpose, right? maybe there is no words man can possibly say to truly encompass that feeling. You just have to experience it for yourself. And the thing is everybody will experience it differently. It's different for everybody. But I choose to wear these shoes because I'm intending to break down my feet. I want my feet to hurt. I want the blood blisters to pop, whatever that looks like. And the reason being is because I know that my body will listen to whatever my mind tells it to do. The power is in the mind, right? And when you take back your mind and you truly live in this consciousness of I can, I will, and I will, I'm doing it, you're unstoppable. And these, blisters on the feet and everything, these are just the little things that you can really sit and reflect on and say, wow, this is the evil one. And it could just as easily as like I'd had in the past, is give up and be like, I gotta turn back. My feet cannot take another moment of this. Power's in the mind. I pushed myself. I'm at 8 miles. That was my daily goal today. I feel good. I woke up like a tiger, pouncing, ready for his prey, and set a goal to get 8 miles. I got my 8 miles, and now I'm about to go get 8 more. I'll talk to you soon. You know why people tend to fail in their relationships? We're so busy working on the relationship or the other person that we're overlooking the most important part. Self. You have to be a healthy self to have a healthy relationship. And so how do you get there? Well, it starts with knowing yourself, right? What makes you happy, truly happy, what makes you miserable. But if you're always working on yourself, I promise you, you will have success in all of your relationships. Constantly growing, constantly understanding where your flaws are, where your strengths are, and improving both, right? We're only as strong as our flaws. And that's the other challenge, right? So in a relationship, if you do not love somebody for their flaws, perhaps one, you should look within, because it's typically a reflection of something that you don't like inside yourself. So if you're in a relationship that's struggling, a couple things to consider, right? The flaw within, and how is that impacting my relationship? And secondly, can I love my partner for their flaws? But if you're in a relationship where both the individuals, yourself and the other individual, aren't working on self-improvement, good luck. God bless. Always remember, you're not walking alone. I can feel my dad walking with me. A Rocky song just came on. Some things aren't worth fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm just asking for another chance. I just wanna know why. There ain't no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. Power is in your mind, not in your body. Never walk alone. 2 breakdowns. Only 12 miles today, and 2 breakdowns. Almost didn't make the last mile. My phone died with 2 miles to go. I was frustrated because the music was helping. Took some pictures of my feet, which I'll share later. My feet, my knees, my back are killing me. But I think the most important thing I learned today is how important nutrition and hydration are. I went too far without packing or preparing for what I needed, and I'm feeling it. I'm in so much pain. I'm proud of myself, but I'm exhausted. It's a learning curve. I'm hoping to do better. Only 12 miles today. Not even halfway to the goal, and I am miserable today. It's a long road ahead. Said a few prayers along the way, gave a little strength, a little shove, a little push. I made it, but barely. Talk to you soon. So that's my left heel, and though that looks friggin' disgusting, it's not nearly as painful as this bad boy. Hopefully you guys can see it. So she popped right there, and that's that loose skin. So this whole thing right here wiggles every step I take, and that's where it leaked. My sock is actually soaking wet, surprisingly. Collecting dirt and stuff, so this whole part right here was wet in my sock from where it leaked right here. But that thing is actually more painful than anything I've had on the bottom of my foot. See how it goes all the way up to here? Pardon my feet, I've been walking many miles, but I wanted to show you that. It's pretty gross. And then this foot is hanging in there. We're getting a little blister right there, calloused over. But this bottom is not nearly as bad. So what's the difference, guys? Where's my left foot falling apart? Anyways, thought you guys would love to see my gross feet. Free pedicure. Good morning, 7:30 in the morning, Friday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. But I'm no fool. Maybe I am. I set a goal for 20 miles today. I'm about a half hour late than my goal. I suspected I could walk 20 miles in 8 hours. I need to average 20 miles a day to get 1,400 miles. That will take 70 days. Hello. Hi. God is so good.
It's raining today, but that's not gonna stop me. It's raining today. Here we go. I hope you all enjoyed the last episode here of Let's Become Heroes. Right now I want to take a second and illustrate the 3 critical ingredients this documentary intends to reveal. Now I believe if each of us prioritize our fitness, our nutrition, as well as work on our mental health awareness, we can each become the heroes we were destined to be. Now, I don't know if you know this, guys. The suicide rates are at an all-time high. So I'd like to take a second and share the suicide hotline with all of you, and I'll disclose that now. If you or someone you know are struggling with mental health, please reach out to someone, tell somebody, help somebody, what other side you're on. Oftentimes, these situations are silenced because we are simply unaware. I sincerely believe by focusing on the big 3, fitness, nutrition, and mental health awareness, we can drastically improve and fight against the suffering in the world. So please, please stop judging people. Leave that up to God and God alone. I promise you, we often walk by the highlights of our day because we are so blinded by our routines. Perhaps a homeless person may be the sweetest soul you ever speak to, or a drug addict, the most intelligent person you ever communicated with. So instead of hate, let's try and lift each other up with a little truth and a little love. Thank you. Thanks for watching.